Alright guys, we're back with part 2 of this series. So, you may have noticed that the first part was streamed. This part is not. This is pre-recorded. It's 7:30 at night. Got back. Well, I shouldn't say get back. Or got back. But it's 7:30 at night now. Thursday night. Tomorrow's Friday. Hopefully I can see how far we can get in this game. So yeah, let's go for it. A voice quietly calls out to me. Yumeko? Oh, maybe it's Yumeko. The sun shines through the window. I'd guess it's pretty early in the morning. Not my ideal time of day. Same. I roll over to see a glimpse of silver and gold peeking through the doorway. Kay. I forgot to tell you the other day. You actually have class in the mornings too. Groaning audibly, I quickly hop out of bed and pull some clothes out of the closet. How long do I have? You should be there at 9 a.m. What time is it now? She checks her watch. 8:55? What? She smiles embarrassedly. Sorry, I thought I told you about it earlier. I run towards the cathedral. Oh fuck. I run towards the cathedral, soon realizing that I don't know which class I'm supposed to go to. You're going to music class today, room 102. Just in time. I'm late. Students are scattered about the classroom, each fiddling with their instruments. They appear to be clustered in cliques. The violins, cellos, and violas all group in the corner. Noses turned upward at the cacophonous brass players in the opposite corner. A lone piano sits on the far side of the room. There looks to be someone shuffling some papers behind it. Oh, I read that wrong. Oh, are you our new student? Her youthful voice and appearance make me think she can't be much older than most of the students. Her massive lensless glasses also make it hard to take her very seriously. Yeah. Welcome to our class. You appear to be a bit late, but that's alright, I suppose. Unfortunately, I have many students that require attending to, so it will be a bit difficult for you to catch up right away. It's okay, I can figure it out. But not to worry, I have a very gifted student who I'm certain would teach you a thing or two. Really, I don't think... Oh, Yuzhong dear, do you have a moment? Yes, Yes, Professor? It can't be. The girl playing the piano from the other day. Standing before me. She smiles at the professor before noticing me. Her already large eyes widen even further upon seeing me. Oh, hi there. She touches her hair nervously. Her voice is soft and light. I almost couldn't hear her. Hi. The professor looks on with confusion. Oh? Do you two know each other? Ooh. Let's go with no. I don't think so. Not particularly. Well, alright then. You'll find that Yuzhong is a very gifted pianist. She can probably teach you more than I can. Vocal training is my forte anyways. Yuzhong dear, let me know if there are any questions in the curriculum. Yes, ma'am. She looks at the ground and giggles. I can't help but do the same. What an awkward moment. I'm Yuzhong. What's your name? Oh, it's Yumeko. Yumeko. Nice to meet you. This kind of coincidence only happens in movies. Romantic comedies. Maybe this is the start to one of those. Who am I kidding? Stop daydreaming, Yumeko. Well, I suppose I'll be teaching you for the rest of the semester. Do you have any previous music experience? Not much. I have to be honest, I've never taught anyone before, so I don't know if I'll be any good. But if the professor wants me to teach you, I'll have to start with what I know best. She motions towards the grand piano. We move past the other students, some practicing instruments, some writing music, and the students in the rear left corner of the room appear to be mindlessly staring out the window. She looks around the room for a moment. Oh. She pulls an empty chair from a nearby desk and places it next to the piano bench. Feel free to have a seat. Thanks. She sits on the piano bench, her back straight as a board and sitting on the very edge closest to the piano keys. An elegant form reminiscent of a concert pianist. Like those people who play the piano with white gloves on. That kind of fancy. So when you're first starting out, we'll want to identify the middle C. That's this key right here. She points to a key on the keyboard. I don't know how I'd remember that. This key is D, and this one E. It's just like the alphabet, and then it repeats. Her arched fingers gracefully crossing over one another, she effortlessly runs through the keys. That's an octave. When you get from, say, one C to the next, the keys are just different octaves. A to G, over and over again. I don't really think I know any of what she's saying, but her sweet voice keeps my attention anyways. Do you want to give it a try? Sure, why not? Sure. Yuzhong stands up to offer me space on the bench. My hand wanders aimlessly, trying to identify the middle C she mentioned earlier. She stands off to the side, watching my struggle. Here's C. She points to the closest key to the middle of the keyboard. I press it. And to the right is D. See, it's not so hard. Once you know a few keys, you'll know them all. I guess she's right. She smiles warmly. Oh, I'm glad you tried something new. Do you have things you need to work on today? I feel bad for taking up your time. Yuzhong looks up, appearing to ponder her tasks for the day. I'm mostly assigned to teach you, but I guess you've had enough for one day. I'll show you what I've been working on. It's not too hard. She briefly stretches her fingers and takes a deep breath. Her fingers dart around the keyboard rapidly, body swaying to the rhythm of the song. Intricately and ceaselessly, the notes fall in quick succession like torrential downpour. Despite the obvious difficulty, she effortlessly handles the complex melodies while maintaining her graceful composure. It looks like second nature to her. I tripped up a little at the end. I assure you, I didn't notice. Plug. Whenever you play that song. I'm seated once again next to the girl from the other day. She wears a salmon pink dress over a white t-shirt with black lace around her collar. She looks like she was plucked straight out of a rich chateau, somewhere where they teach horseback riding and polo. She's hard at work again, her sharply defined nose clearly touching the paper as she works on her sketch. I look back at the girl with the green sweater. Sketchbook on desk, legs crossed as she nonchalantly stares at her fingernails. She appears to have absolutely no interest in being here. Class begins. Another talk about impressionism and technique. The professor rambles on without direction, on and on about the good old days of art. Maybe art class isn't for me. If each day is like this, I might as well take the opportunity to catch up on some sleep. Maybe they wouldn't notice if I just stayed home. Teacher, I need to go to the bathroom. Well, she left already. Without skipping a beat, the professor goes back to his usual lethargic droning. Maybe it would be best for me to slip out as well. Huh. Let's see, stay or leave. If I had to choose. I feel like this is sort of like if we leave, we may run into that girl, the green-haired girl, but if we stay, we may have a chance to talk with the other girl. Let's leave. Why not? Now's a good time as any for a quick campus tour, right? Excuse me, can I use the restroom? I suppose. I don't think that's the voice I gave him yesterday. Wandering through the school's hallways, nothing in particular stands out. I've been to the music section and seen the piano, and most of the art studios are more of the same. A small back door lies at the end of the hallway. Hopefully this door has none of those devious hidden alarms. Phew. A flight of stairs lead me down to the back wall of the cathedral, where a rusty, forest green dumpster lies surrounded by discarded cigarette butts and empty brown bottles. To my surprise, the girl with the green sweater from earlier is sitting right next to it. Told ya. Perched in the shade underneath the stairs, sketchbook in hand, she appears to be focused on drawing. An unlit cigarette hangs from her rosy red lips. I didn't take her for the smoking type. Her skin is quite fair and youthful. I shouldn't assume things about people. I build the resolve to approach her. Cautiously, of course. Hello there. The cigarette falls out of her mouth in shock as she leaps up, dropping her pencil and sketchbook. What are you doing in my secret spot? This is part of the school. You're outside. People can see you here. She looks around incredulously and sighs before sitting back down. Whatever. What are you doing here? Are you the garbage man? We live in the same house, so I thought I'd see what you're up to. She stares blankly. Oh, really? We're also in the same art class. Oh, really? Sigh. Looks like classes are over. So what's your name? Why are you sticking around instead of going home? She takes a few seconds to respond to me, focused on her drawing in her sketchbook. No reason, really. She speaks curtly, as if she doesn't want to waste her breath with too many words. Her sketchbook snaps shut as she places it in her bag and hops up. Anyway, I'll see you around. She begins to walk away. Hey, your name? She answers without looking back or breaking stride. Chang. Chang. I wonder where she's going. Stoka. After another long day, it's nice to be able to return home to the sounds and the smells of dinner. The familiar sizzle of the pan reminds me of my mother's cooking. Kay has laid out multiple bowls of what looks to be stew. The aroma is heavenly. Oh, well, welcome home, Yumeko. I didn't think you were going to show up. Kay always knows how to please. I sit down and prepare myself to eat before realizing I'm the only other one in the room. Should we wait for everyone else? I'm sure they'll come around eventually. None of the girls eat in the kitchen anyways. What do you mean? Everyone's schedule is so hectic. I just lay out food and the girls will stop by and grab it whenever they have time. Actually, you're the only one who regularly sits down and eats here. What? Really? It's a crazy life these girls lead. I'm not offended. Anyway, how are things going? Quick change of subject, huh? I can't complain. It's hard to learn all the names and faces, but I think I'm getting the hang of it. I'm sure you'll get used to it soon. It's like a happy family here, but less crazy and dramatic than a real family. Maybe you'll even find a cute girlfriend. Are you offering? Such confidence! Unfortunately, I think I'm a little too old for you. Wait, how old are you? Come here. Come here. What's up, doggy? What the fuck? Come here. Sorry about that. Oh fuck. My dog just busted through my door. That's a secret. Wait, seriously. She giggles. Once finished with dinner, Kay begins to collect the pots and utensils near the sink. Help her out. I help collect the plates and bring them to the sink, where Kay is scrubbing the utensils. Oh, you don't need to help with cleaning up. I can take care of it. It's the least I can do. You're always working so hard cooking. It's only fair. She slides a few steps away as I drop the bowls into the sink basket. You're very kind, Yumeko. Your parents clearly raised you right. Or I just had to do all the work around the house. Well, which is the truth? I don't know. It's been a while since they were around. You must miss them, huh? I don't know. I can't say for sure. Well, I hope you can be happy here, at least for now. I think I'll be alright. This place is begging to feel more familiar. Alright, let's see. High heels. God damn. God damn. Die full. That longs for love. It's past 9. You're late for work. Oh, shit. I leap out of bed quickly and change into my work clothes. My frantic attempts to soothe my bedhead prove futile after a quick glance in the mirror. There's no time for that now. If this is my new life, I'd like to keep my job longer than a single day. Thanks for waking me up. See you later. No breakfast? I've arrived panting like a dog, sweat stains undoubtedly visible through my shirt. The frosty air conditioning of the office is a welcome relief. Nobody seems to notice my tardiness as I quietly sneak to my cubicle. Maybe this office life isn't so bad after all. I can show up late and everything's fine. Ah, Yumeko, I was wondering when you were going to show up. Shit. I hope the employee onboarding process is going well for you. Ah, well, it's going fine, yeah. I figured you'd like to take on something a bit more interesting than basic training. No, not particularly. Oh, sure, I'd love a good challenge, you know. Why am I even saying this? I'm digging my own grave. That's the kind of attitude we love to see. Anyway, I sent you an email containing an old analysis tool we never finished. We'd still like to see it completed, and I think you'd be the perfect candidate for the job. We'll circle back in a week and level set on your progress. Hopefully you'll have some results by then. Make sure it's scalable. What does that even mean? That sounds great. That sounds awful. Wonderful. Hopefully you'll have better luck than the last employee who tried. What happened to them? I'd tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. Ha ha. Eh. I open my laptop and take a look at the email. The attachment opens hundreds of files, spreadsheets, and scripts, all named seemingly at random without any sort of organizing document or instructions. After searching some of the code snippets, it appears to be scraps of a program in an archaic programming language, named after a jewel or something? This is bad. I'm way in over my head here. It would take me months at the very least to even learn the language, let alone sorting through the heap of files here. I hear footsteps approaching my cubicle. I really hope it isn't. Hey, new friend! What are you working on? That goofy, over-enthusiastic greeting tips me off immediately. Hello, Hedong. Why so glum? Let's see what you're up to. I don't know. I think this might be beyond your... She puts one hand on my shoulder and leans over me to see the screen, her long brown hair covering my face in the process. Hey! She ignores my anguished cry. She takes the mouse out of my hand and scrolls through the files, humming pleasantly. She stands up straight and crosses her long, thin arms. She smiles at me. Well, what do you think? You're screwed. What kind of answer is that? It's a tough problem. I don't think most people at this company could solve it. It's written in an archaic language that nobody uses anymore, like Latin, but somehow even less useful. I'm sure that wounds the soul of all 3 Latin majors in the world. If most people here can do this, what chance do I have? I could ask Hedong, or I could try to handle it myself. Let's ask her. Why not? You know, I could use some help. Where's the fun in that? You should try it you should try it yourself first. Foiled again. Alright, I need to start showing more spawn. I've been asking all these ladies for help and all this carrying on. I need to take the initiative. I've spent what feels like hours staring at this script without progress. Alright, why you would be using this language in 2019 is beyond my understanding. Surely there's a... Oh, what the fuck? Give up yet? Haha, work hard. I need a drink. I stayed late attempting to decode the unintelligible mess I've been assigned. My head is still spinning. Leaving the office when it's dark out makes it even more depressing. Hedong even laughed at my misfortune on her way out. I slowly make my way home, still pacing over the project assigned to me. Retreading the same steps and considering the same options as before. This is the textbook definition of insanity. The more I think about it, the less I understand it. This feels like school days all over again. Wait a minute. Where am I? In my confusion, I appear to have passed the house and ended up in an unknown place. Bright lights illuminate the streets, and mile-high skyscrapers adorn the skyline. This almost looks like a different city, especially at night. I turn to my left and then to my right. I don't recognize anything around me. I think I'm lost. This phone of mine still has no GPS service. No data either. Okay. If I wander around on my own, it'll just make things worse. It looks like there's a bar across the street. I should ask for directions. At first glance, the bar looks like something out of a stock photo, or magazine. Cavern-like darkness, ambient blue lighting, and a granite countertop seem to align with popular trends. A stone J adorns the bar wall, the bar itself fully stocked with a wide variety of drinks. Nothing terribly fancy, but enough to get the job done. I take a seat while waiting for the bartender. She inhales deeply. First you harassed me at my house, and now you follow me to work? I thought you were just some loser, but it turns out you're also a stalker too. How did you even know I work here? My ears are ringing. Living with this woman is either going to give me tinnitus or drive me to Nicholas-esque levels of axe-wielding insanity. How do I respond? Stand up for ourselves, respond calmly, tease her. Ooh, we got some good options here. So if we stand up, we'll probably be like, oh, hello, what would bloody hell? Nah, we can't do that. We either have to respond calmly or tease her. Teasing her would just give her more anger. Let's respond calmly. It's just a coincidence. Oh, sure. A coincidence that you ended up in my bar out of all the places in downtown. Why are you even in downtown? Go home. I would, but I'm lost. She rolls her eyes. Well, if there's anything that'll get you out of my bar, I'd be more than happy to help. She describes to me in vague detail how to get home from here. Instead of using street names and landmarks, her directions are a bizarre string of lefts, rights, and straights. I'm lost again. Thanks, Jay. After what feels like hours of wandering, I finally made my way home. Damn you, Jay. Patty's Pub. Day 5, let's go. Let's go, boys. The blaring of trumpets and the whining of strings fills the classroom as I walk in. Yuzhong is sitting at her piano, fingers running up and down the keyboard. This corner of the room is somehow quiet enough that no one can hear the piano clearly. Some superb acoustics in this room. Morning. Yuzhong appears to be playing all the notes on the keyboard sequentially, all the way up and all the way back down with both hands. She makes 8 rounds with increasing speed before stopping and acknowledging my presence. Good morning, Yumeko. Keeping your fingers warmed up? Yeah, I think practicing octaves is one of the best ways to keep your skills sharp. I don't think she needs any help with that. I was thinking today you could give it a try as well. Here. She stands up so I can sit. She doesn't give me the option to decline this time around. Let's try starting from C and going up to the next C. You can start with your right hand. My fingers clumsily flail around the keys, but they eventually make the climb. That was good. Now let's try it this way. She reaches over and demonstrates the seamless translation. What? She reaches over and demonstrates the seamless transition from one key to the next, fingers crossing over one another to reach the next key. I guess each key should be pressed by a specific finger. I try my best to emulate her movements, fingers sloppily tripping over each other like drunks on a train. Yuzhong giggles. Hey, I'm trying. No, you're doing great. I'm laughing with you, not at you. That doesn't sound very convincing. She keeps laughing. I mean, what's up, Yuzhong? What are you doing, girl? Hey, Yuzhong. What was that song you were playing the other day? Beethoven? No, the one at the mall. Oh, that song. My mother taught it to me. It's not a very difficult song, but it means a lot to me. It's my favorite song to play. Her deliberation leads me to think there might be more than she's letting on. She looks down at the piano keys without saying another word. I assumed she would explain further. I feel like I should change the subject to break the awkward silence. Anyway... ask how long she's been playing. How long have you been playing piano? Oh, I don't know. We had a big grand piano at home, and I couldn't remember just pressing the keys for fun when I was a kid. At least that's what my dad says. She chuckles warmly in fond memory. A lifelong passion, huh? I guess you could call it that. The gentle warmth of the sun washes through the windows and embraces me like a freshly steamed blanket, making me even sleepier than usual. It's going to be a challenge to get through the day. The fashionable redhead peers over at me, the sunlight making her hair glow reminiscent of a black cherry lollipop. Why is she staring? She looks me up and down unabashedly, seeming to openly judge not only my fashion, but also my mere existence. I feel attacked. Should I say something to break the awkward silence? Let's say hi. Extend an olive branch, perhaps? Hi, I'm Yumeko. Half expecting a snarky opener, I'm surprised when she smiles warmly. I'm Hiyori. Nice to meet you, Yumeko. Her pleasant and formal nature is a major contrast from Zhang's aloof indifference. Today we'll be, what was it again? I forget. Well, you can use this as free time for your projects. Nah. Desks clatter and chairs squeal as students group with their preferred partners. In less than a minute, the class is clustered into small groups of artists. The only one without a group are me, Hiyori, and Shang. The three of us sit in a sparse triangle formation of general indifference. Chang looks around the room, looking lost for a moment before picking up her bag and sneaking out the back door. Not wanting to be left alone in this cold, lonely art world, I pick up my things and stand up to leave. Are you going with that girl again? I didn't realize she was even paying attention. She has a bit of a unique reputation. Just thought I'd let you know. Let's see. What should we say? I don't know, man. Like, Hiyori is cute and all, right? But like, I don't know, man. Shang's kind of calling to me. But I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be rude. I'll be careful. I'll be careful. Hiyori chuckles softly. Okay, Yumeko. I find my way to the back door, making markedly fewer wrong turns this time around. Opening the door and descending the stairs, I can see Chang planted in her usual spot, cigarette in hand, drawing in her sketchbook. Taking a seat on the ground next to her, the scratching sound of her pencil stops. She looks at me out of the corner of her eye. What are you doing here? Not longer uneasy from the initial unfamiliarity of my surroundings, it might be easier to hold a conversation today. I didn't think of you as much of a smoker. Yeah, I'm a bad and dangerous person, and you should stay Yeah, I'm a bad and dangerous person, and you should stay far away. I just want to get to know you better. I'm just here to get to know you better. Chang flashes a look that is equal parts confusion and disgust. What the hell? So, what do you usually do out here? Chang appears to ponder for a moment. I just do whatever. What does that mean? She shrugs. Watching Chang draw, cigarette idly hanging from her mouth, she seems to be in her own world. Relaxed and easygoing, the current Chang is a stark contrast from my brief glimpses of her reserved and sarcastic nature. The two of us sit without words, the sound of nature accompanying the rhythmic scratching of pencil on paper. I peer over at Chang's sketch. She appears to be illustrating a comic book, stylized cartoon characters residing with heavily lined panels. Her style is very unique, and as far as my amateur eyes can tell, her technique is quite refined. You're pretty good. Whatever. Porg. The house is strangely silent as I arrive home, absent are the sounds of clanging pots and pans, replaced by only the steady hum of the AC. I walk to the kitchen expecting to see Kay, but nobody's around. Instead of a single wrapped bowl full of rice, vegetables, and assorted sides sits on the counter, there's a note on it. Yumeko, I'll be gone for a bit. Make sure you warm this up for at least 30 seconds. Kay. It's pretty late. Is she not coming back today? I wonder where she's gone. I guess I have some work I need to do anyways. I guess she's not coming back tonight. Sad face. Kay, best girl. Time for bed. Someone save me. I've written one line of code and it doesn't even run. It doesn't even say hello world. Error. Ah, Yumeko, how's the project coming along? Just who I wanted to not see. It's going. Well, I'd like to see it tomorrow. The next day you're here. Don't have many other employees that are only here half the days. In 2 days? Oh, did I forget to tell you that? Huh, it must have slipped my mind. Anyway, good luck. I'm sure Hyeg-dong could help you if necessary. Was this my punishment for showing up late? Or is this simply the level of difficulty I should expect at this company? Maybe everyone works this hard. Perhaps I just need to step up my game. That must be it. I peek over at Hyeg-dong's cubicle. Never mind. She is most definitely not busy. Should I ask for help or keep struggling? We're gonna keep struggling, baby. Maybe if I keep working on it, I'll have a light bulb moment, and it'll all come together. I can dream. I hear footsteps approaching. Did you have a good nap? Oh, you saw? Tahi? You're still at it? I'm impressed. Let me help you out. She snatches a laptop from my desk and sits in the spare chair next to me. After briefly stretching her arms and cracking her knuckles, she sighs softly and begins a flurry of keystrokes. The rapid click-clack of the antiqued laptop keys rattles like machine gun fire as Hyeg-dong proceeds at a blistering pace, her gaze darting from left to right across the screen. After what I would guess is about 10 minutes of furious typing, she props the laptop back on the desk. All done! I skeptically click around on the window. To my amazement, the program runs without a hitch. I don't even know what it was supposed to do, but it appears to be doing it. Wow, I don't know what to say. Thank you. I'll accept my payment in dinner form. Sure, I suppose that's fair. And drinks. Fine. For a week? No. 3 days. How much do you make again? 1 day. Deal. 2 days? I already said deal. Fine. But seriously, how did you figure it out so quickly? I thought you said most people wouldn't be able to. I'm not most people. And you'll find you have a lot of idle time working here. Like, way too much. I could have learned Spanish by now, but I learned your dumb archaic programming language instead. Aren't you glad to have me around? Yeah, okay. Anyway, I'm sure you'll figure these things out eventually. I'll take you under my wing and mentor you. All I require in return is petty favors and entertainment. Ugh. You're like my rookie. My super rookie. You know that song, Yumeko? I'm embarrassed to know you. She stands up and begins to walk back to her cubicle. Oh, so next time you come to work, let's go to happy hour. We'll take it easy on your wallet. Next time? I never agreed to this. Oh well, I guess it's fine. I accept your terms. Don't forget the drinks. I like soju. Man, she's really something. I don't know how she managed it in such a short time, but I'm absolutely grateful. The stress of the deadline has virtually washed away. For the first time in what feels like years, life seems pretty good. Having a decent job, having a few friends, a luxurious living arrangement. It's a weird situation, but so far I've enjoyed it. More than anything, I'm ready to lay down and rest. It's been a long day. Wait. God damn it. I'm almost too ashamed to face Jay again. Maybe I should just ask someone else for directions? No, she needs to know that... Oh, she needs to know that her directions got me lost again yesterday. Hey, so... Why are you here again? How do I respond? We need to... She hits me as a tough exterior, soft interior type of girl. Oh, fuck. I wanted to see you, of course, or your directions got me lost again. So taking a more aggressive approach, or taking a more friendly approach. Huh. I wanted to see you, of course, or do your directions got me lost again? Let's take a risk. I wanted to see you, of course. You disgust me. Are you really going to make me use this gun behind the counter? I don't fully believe you have I don't fully believe you really have one back there. Do you want to test that theory? No, it's alright. I feel like no matter what I say, I'm never going to make headway with this girl. If you'll excuse me, I need to serve other paying customers. I rest my head on my palm while observing my surroundings. A sparse contingent of happy hour workers in dress garb is scattered about the bar, eating and drinking merrily. Jay hops from one patron to another, energetically greeting them with a wide, friendly smile. She's full of energy and seems friendly to everyone, except me. What am I saying? This girl's been rude to me every day. 1,000,000 times more devil than angel. She grumbled before reaching my end of the counter again. Alright, idiot. Do you want a drink? How kind of you to offer. Unfortunately, I can't refuse service just because you're stupid, as much as I'd like to. Stupid. Idiot. Anyway, drink or no? Sure, why not? I recognize that this may be Jay's attempt to extend an olive branch, albeit a thorny one. Or maybe she just wants to make an extra tip. Sure. She places a glass on the counter, pulls out a bottle of bottom shelf, no-name tequila, uncorks it and turns it upside down as it empties into the glass, filling it to the brim. That's disgusting. It's on the house. Take it or leave it. Cheers. This doesn't make us friends, by the way. I wouldn't have it any other way. That was absolutely disgusting. I think I need to puke. Can't handle your liquor? Nobody should handle a glass of tequila. Jay pulls a pen and napkin out and scribbles out a messy attempt at a map. Now you can get home without complaining. Get out of here. This looks like Elmo's coloring book. Oh, that's great. It's a map. How am I supposed to decipher this map? It looks like an illiterate child drew it. It's easy to understand. How do you not understand? Okay, I'll figure it out. Thanks. It looks like Elmo's coloring book. Crude yet effective. I had no problems getting home this time around. Thanks, I guess. That's great. I've returned to an empty house again. This time there are no notes on the counter. Kay must not have come back at all. What kind of job requires overnight work like that? Secret agents and mob bosses. That's who. Just kidding. Seriously though, I'm becoming increasingly curious. Maybe someone else would know. I don't have anyone else's number except hers. Nah. Maybe I'll just go to sleep. I sleep. The hermit that longed for love, day what, 7? Sunlight fills the room, the birds chirping as if I've awoken within a dream. I hear the familiar hum of the oven fan once again. Walking into the kitchen, nearly blinded by the intense white light emanating from the windows, I'm struck by the overwhelming feeling of déjà vu. Her hair shining like a lustrous sterling silver, delicate pale skin glowing like snow on a February afternoon. Kay's form is distinct, even from behind. In this moment, she appears celestial, angelic even. Wow, I am definitely still half asleep. What am I saying? She's only gone for a few days and I'm waxing like Thoro about a girl I hardly know. Get your shit together, Yumeko. It must be the drowsiness of waking up. That's gotta be what it is. I clearly need to get out more. She turns around, her one-of-a-kind golden eyes meeting my regularly colored eyes. Now I'm really feeling the deja vu. On the other hand, I'm surprised in whatever she's cooking. Oh, I'm interested in whatever she's cooking. It smells delicious. Good morning, Yumeko. Good morning. I sit down as she hands me a plate of what looks like scrambled eggs and red peppers. Flanking the main course is a piece of toast and a few avocado slices. Once again, something that seems like it was made for social media. It's tofu, actually. Vegan friendly. Oh, I see. I take a bite. The tofu possesses a texture that is firm but not too solid. and whatever seasoning she used adds an excellent flavor. Her cooking seems to improve with each passing day. How is it? It's great. That's good to hear. It's my first time trying the recipe. Thanks for being my guinea pig. Should I be grateful or terrified? She giggles before turning around and tending back to the stovetop. Hey. So, where have you been the last few days? Kay looks up at the ceiling for a moment, as if she's trying to choose the correct words. She thinks long and hard before speaking. I was at work. Despite my curiosity, I remember that it wasn't a topic she'd like discussing. Maybe I'll just drop it. I work at a cell phone shop. Phone sales. Another instance where Kay seems to read my mind. Maybe I'm really just bad at hiding my facial expressions. It's not because I look dumb, is it? Like, people think everything needs to be explained to me because I look stupid? Anyways. Selling phones for 2 days straight? Our shop is open 24 hours a day, and we're a bit understaffed. You wouldn't believe how many people go out and drunkenly break their phones. It's actually quite profitable. No, I guess I wouldn't know about that. That seems more like a shady government cover-up, though. How offensive. You think I would lie to you? Yes? Why do you ask me? Oh, why do you ask? Did you miss me? A little. That's cute of you. She reaches over and gently ruffles my hair like I'm a kid. You're not my mom. I know. You told me once already. She chuckles before walking off. As I walk into the classroom, I'm stopped by the professor. She's grinning ear to ear like she's heard some good news. Good morning, Yumeko! You're awfully enthusiastic for this early in the morning. What was that? Did I just say that out loud? I'm doing well. That's lovely. I see you and Yuzhong are getting along well. Just like I predicted. Her cheesy enthusiasm reminds me of Kay. Yeah, I guess so. Good. I'm glad to see you're making friends. Her eyes dart to the corner of the room. Honey, I thought I told you to stop sticking things in the tuba. It's not funny. What was that about? I don't know. Well, let's get started then. Yuzhong motions me to the piano where an open book rests on the mantel. What's this? I thought you could start reading some sheet music today. The lines and notes look like a foreign language to me. No idea how I'm even supposed to make sense of this. It's a lot like learning to read, I guess. Once you figure it out, it won't be so difficult. Easier said than done. Yuzhong spends the next half hour pointing out the different notes to me and how they correspond to the keys on the piano. It's a lot of memorizing, but she was right. It seems like something that will get easier with experience. I think you can try playing this piece now. Slowly crawling through the page from left to right, I managed to make it through the first few lines of this starter song. She watches intently, analyzing my finger and eye movements. I don't think there's much to consider when I'm only playing a few notes here, but she stays focused. Try to keep your fingers arced, and not flat on the keys. You'll find it easy to maneuver them that way. Ah, okay, thanks. She smiles. It makes me a bit nervous to have someone watching me struggle like this, but it's good feeling knowing she's really looking out for me. You're doing well. Keep it up until the end. It's sort of nice, being able to play these songs. Didn't think I'd ever be making music. You did a good job, Yumeko. Thanks. I still have a long way to go, I think. It's a marathon, not a sprint. I'm enjoying seeing your progress. I hope I'm not keeping you from your work. It's no trouble at all. I'm starting to enjoy teaching, I think. Using your knowledge to help someone grow, it feels meaningful. I have to admire your perseverance too, Yumeko. She laughs. Yuzhong grabs her bag and stands up. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Ask her to walk together? Pog dog, hell yeah. Do you want to walk to your next class together? The words came out of my mouth without even thinking. She seems slightly taken aback by the question. If we have classes nearby, that is. What a weird question of me to... fuck! Oh god, that didn't go how I thought it was gonna go. I don't even know her schedule. I'm actually going home now. Sorry. She walks off alone. Hopefully I didn't make a mistake there. Yeah, hopefully. Yuzhong. She's not unfriendly, but she keeps her distance. Her smile feels uncertain? Shit! Another free day in the class today. I think the professor may have simply run out of material at this point. In any case, it's a chance to work on improving my skills. Time to draw? This page is vastly blank, infinitely empty. I could draw literally anything here. But nothing comes to mind. Maybe sitting with someone else would inspire me. Nearly all the other students are in their normal groups, chatting and laughing with each other. Aside from myself, Hiyori, and Chang, just like before. What should I do? Let's sit with Chang. I like her. She's growing on me. Chang is sitting in her usual back corner spot, leisurely creating strokes on the page with broad, refined movements. I've moved my seat over to within arm's length of her. Hey, let's sit together. Without even looking up from the page, she responds with all the enthusiasm of somebody getting a root canal. Why? I can't think of anything to draw. Chang appears to ponder for a moment, as if she's about to serve up a suggestion for me. What are we supposed to draw? I think we're supposed to do figure studies for our project. Draw yourself. That seems like a cop-out answer. You know your face better than you know someone else's. That makes a surprising amount of sense. And I can look right at you and tell you what to fix. But then I'd have to look at you. So, ouch. I'm just kidding. Lighten up. You're not terrible to look at, I guess. I'm not a huge fan of that stuff, though. I think comics are more fun. I can tell. You're always drawing them. Real life is boring. Anyone can experience that by simply existing. Comics are a fun escape from reality. I suppose you're right. I know I am. How cheeky. Cheeky breeky, eh? In the end, neither of us got any work done. Maybe I should have just worked alone. At the end of class, the students began to make their way out of the school building. I approached Chang, assuming that we'll be going home together. Ready to go home? I have to go somewhere. I'll see you around. She walks away, leaving me even more curious than the last time. Bro, we just got, straight up denied and left by 2 girls. At least Chang didn't leave on a sour note, though. Having gone straight home, I arrived to see Chang in the kitchen. She somehow arrived before me. Spoon hanging from her mouth, she's pouring a bowl of cereal. Oh, it's you. Had to go somewhere, huh? Oh, fuck. Had to go somewhere, huh? Alright. What is in it? Dark and stormy. Ooh la la. Hell yeah, brother. Alright. We're going to end it off here. We're going to save. Create new save. There we go.